declaring open the 81st annual General Seyi Makinde commended the Federation's leadership for its transparency in managing football affairs, NFF leadership for the positive turnaround being witnessed in the Nigeria Domestic League. Development. Guzau also praised Governor Makinde for creating an enabling environment for a game.
Everybody knows that Oyo used to be the home of football, whether you like it or not. Now, every single time you talk to me, President, how do we bring Super Eagles to Ibadan? By the grace of God, we'll do our best.
The Nigerian ladies triumphed in style, defeating Rwanda by 4-0. Accompanying the governor was the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Senator Mansura Sumanu, the head of service, Mrs. Olubumi Oni, commissioners, and other political appointees, Mrs. Dotun Olaiton. Members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, across the 3 local governments of the state on Monday gathered at the Lagos Salami Stadium. New leaders at the Congress, Governor Seyi Makinde, reaffirmed the party's determination as hitting its dominance in the state.
The executives that will emerge from this exercise, your mandate is very clear. Deliver PDP from the presidential to the councillorship position in 2027. Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe o. Ọlọ́run.
Remarkable transformation in all its can
Very, very hard. I will continue to
do. Former Speaker of your State House of Assembly, Senator Mansura Sumanu, the PDP Deputy National Chairman, South, Ambassador Taufik Alakwaja, and at the national level. At the end of the election, the chairman of the PDP Electoral Panel Committee, Senator Austin Akobondu, announced Honorable Dayo Gungbenro as the newly elected PDP state chairman, with Alhaji Wasiu Adeleke and Joel Oyelami emerging as deputy chairman and state secretary, respectively. Mrs. Toyin Olazwa also returned unopposed. In his acceptance speech, the newly elected chairman, Honorable Dayo Gungbenro, members.
Breaking news. The home is under attack by stains, disease-causing germs, and so much more. An all-out war. But not for long, because hypo is...
Not on our watch.
Protect every day with hypo. Dirty and stains, no be do shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with hypo. Cleaning every surface, sanitize the home, shine every corner, enter every corner. Your sitting room, kitchen, even the toilets. For cleaning, hypo now, no.
No greed. Protect every day with hypo.
Hypo.
Fly your way to victory with Jet Niger. Enjoy instant winnings when you play Jet Niger at any Bet Niger retail outlet. Just walk into any Bet Niger shop and be part of the action. The fun is real. Niger retail outlets nationwide. Not for persons under the age of 18.
How demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of Bonvita. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
The Oyo State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, Akintola unions over the ongoing industrial action. After listening to the demands of representatives of different bodies at the teaching hospital, Governor Makinde announced immediate measures aimed at addressing the situation, including the plan to immediately constitute a governing council for the hospital and provide non-staff security personnel working at the hospital, while instructing that they should be integrated into hospital system as ad hoc staff. The governor also announced an increase in the monthly subvention of the hospital by 35 million naira to ease operational challenges.
We will give the new governing council, we'll give them a list of things they must accomplish within a certain period of time. And for us, we will support them. You should also support them. For all of you, Lautech Teaching Hospital Annex Oyo will be done and dusted before.
Other measures announced by the governor included the approval of the payment of accumulated promotion arrears totaling 219 million naira, which is to be disbursed in 3 equal installments in October, November, and December 2025, and a promise to offset the arrears of new minimum wage covering period from January to August 2025 in 3 tranches, also payable from October to December 2025. Earlier, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Oluwaserimi Ajetumobi, said Governor Makinde's desire to ensure that all residents stay healthy was behind his decision to visit Lautech Teaching Hospital. To address the challenges facing the institution. She noted that the governor, in line with his focus on healthcare delivery, will leave no stone unturned towards addressing the agitation of the workers.
We have a Muslim governor, and just as the Oyo State SMC our father is going to do Nkototara for this teaching hospital.
In his too, Professor Lawale Olapuleyin expressed gratitude to the governor and separate healthcare sector union, JESU. Nursing and medical students appreciated Governor Makinde's effort over the institution. The governor later paid a courtesy visit to the Shahun of Ogbomoso, Gandhi Afolabi Olaoye, in his palace, where he assured the monarch and his people of his administration's readiness to commence the construction of inner roads in the town.
I'll just use the development bar, not only to Ogbomoso land, but to Oyo State, and to Nigeria in general.
Earlier, the Shahun of Ogbomoso, Gandhi Afolabi, lauded the governor for his administrative style, saying he has done so many things to move the state forward and has made governance look easy.
When we look at your reign, we found out you being the governor, we found out that is which landmark are we going to talk about? Because there are so many landmarks that has happened during your tenure.
And for confirming him as the Shahun of Ogbomoso, speaking at the Makinde environment for businesses in the state to thrive despite the prevailing economic challenges, local enterprises, the government cannot depend solely on them to actualize its vision of economic growth. This is said informed the decision to upgrade the Ibadan airport to international standards with the aim of attracting investors from across the globe.
We want to dare to be different. We want to want people from across the
has expanded the economy through tourism and solid mineral development.
329 hospitality business in Oyo State. But by December last year, we have succeeded increasing it to 12,125 hospitality businesses.
The government.
Ayaba Olayinka Mutiat Ladoja and in community, women and children welfare and philanthropic work, which no doubt were traits developed from her early life, according to testimonies of friends. Ayaba Olayinka Mutiat Ladoja's generosity became more prominent through her pet project as wife of the governor, the Iderade Foundation of the politicians across the country, as she has over the years been at the forefront of supporting and raising political giants, including himself.
During my own 50th birthday, I was turning 50 at that event. And you came, you told the whole world. My prayer, Olympic 70 is just the starting point.
To political sons and daughters, Ayaba Olayinka Mutiat Ladoja
is always concerned about my own growth, and I know that she has many of us like that. But she's not my biological mother, but she's somebody that always checks up on me.
She's a mother for all and to all in Oyo State. What I can say about her is she's my political mother. She's a voice for women in Oyo State and all over.
She has been taking care of young people in politics over 3 decades.
Islam Secondary School, Eleyele Ibadan, could not but turned out in their numbers in celebrating a distinguished alumnus. The Southwest Women Leader of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaja Abosede Adedibu, and the chairman of Oyo Commission, Alhaji Kamaru Aderibigbe, who is a childhood friend of the celebrants, said she is an exceptionally kind-hearted personality.
Since 1970, about 55 years ago, she's a woman of destiny. This is how she has been.
On behalf of the children, Abayomi Folami said every child of Ayaba Mutiat Ladoja emulates the virtue of generosity among others from her.
My mother is a lovely woman, very kind, very amazing, beautiful, and very God-fearing.
Joined by members of the Yalode of Ibadan. Group, Ayaba Olayinka Mutiat Ladoja danced in appreciation of Allah's benevolence that kept her alive in sound health. Eminent personalities, including the representatives of the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja, Arusa the First, other traditional rulers, religious leaders, and politicians of note, including the chairman, BCOS, Mrs. Dotun Olaitan, graced the occasion.
All right, and that's the governor's activities during the course of the week, compiled by Olalekan Sulaiman. And this morning, we are still, in the celebration of Nigeria at 65. We are looking at 65 years of Nigeria's self-rule. How far have we come? We'll touch various sectors this morning, bit by bit, talking about education, healthcare, security, and of course, we cannot, talk about every other thing without also looking at our political structure in Nigeria. How far have we come? Where exactly is it's still, we are still in that celebration mode.
Yes, you see that you hardly find me in this native. Then it have to march.
To march.
Nigeria's self-rule. And of course, we'll start by saying that Nigeria gained self-rule and became an independent sovereign nation on October 1st, 1960, marking the end of British colonial rule. Prior to this, Nigeria had been moving towards self-governance, with the western and eastern regions gaining internal self-government in 1957 and all right, let's begin by looking at 65 years. Before 65 years, we're actually coming somewhere.
Problem.
Welcome back. It's still Saturday special on the Broadcasting Corporation of your state. And of course, while we were on the conversation, Professor Kazim Olanio, the professor of law, was giving us an insight to the background about Nigeria, how he started the amalgamation of the northern and the southern protectorate. But of course, our second guest also came in, Mr. Tunde Lanio, who is a social commentator. You're welcome once again this morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let me go back to Professor.